Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Homeward Studio. Today I'm participating in the Thrift Flip Road Trip collaboration, which I will tell you about shortly. I am just super excited to share with you all the goodies I found at the thrift store, and I'm excited to show you what I did with them. So here is some footage from the thrift store. Some of the good, some of the bad, and some of the ugly. And if you recognize these for $1.99, they are from Crafter Square, the Dollar Tree. Yes, Salvation Army, this is where I am in Michigan. And they told me that everything in their store can go no less than $1.99. And I said, you do realize, I don't know why I was being that kind of person, but I said, you do realize I can get these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And they said, yeah, well, that's just their policy. I'm like, okay. So I didn't pick up that piece. I really think I should have, but I didn't get that. But they had some really, really good stuff here. I have a ton of watering cans, so I didn't get those, but I thought those were kind of cool. And just, there was so much. I can't even put all this stuff in my house. There was so much in there that I wanted, but I already have 2 big boxes and I went and bought more. I don't know why, more to thrift. And they had these coaster things at $1.99. I actually bought both of those. And they had this. I love this bird piece here. If you know me, I love birds. It was $8.99. It was very dirty and a little beat up, but I took it home and I made it lovely. This piece I was going to get, I didn't. I wish I would have, but again, where am I going to put all this stuff? So anyway, here is my pile of trash that I bought. This vase was $3.99. It's pink. I wanted to spray paint it white, but I love the color pink and I wasn't sure. Let me know what you would do. It was from Joann Fabrics and $20 for that little vase, and it was really pretty. I got those coasters. They were $1 a piece. I got that little stamper for $1.99. I just really like the design. That frame I'm gonna flip, and that was $1.99, I believe. That little plant there was $3.99, and there was nothing wrong with it. This was $3.99, and it was pretty trashed and stained. And these pieces, like I said, I got them at $1.99 each. I don't know if that's a great deal, but I had some visions of what I could do with them. And there's my bird piece, and this pot or vase or whatever it is, it's really, really heavy, and it was just really beat up. And then I bought this, and this is going to be my first piece that I flip. And so this was $9.99. I really liked the texture. I did not like the color. It's too dark for my liking. And it's a Pier 1 piece. It was regularly $30. So this is going to get a complete makeover. So I got this Rust-Oleum gloss spray paint, and I also have this Rust-Oleum satin spray paint in the color warm caramel. And I have some tape, and I'm going to take this baby into my garage and put it on in a container that I use for my spray paint after I tape it off. And I'm going to spray the top in the gloss, the white gloss. And I'm putting this on kind of crooked and uneven on purpose. So the top is going to be the gloss, and the bottom is going to be that caramel satin color. So I wanted glossy going into kind of more of a matte satin. So this is what it looks like. And I didn't put the tape on really tight, and that was all done on purpose. And now I'm just pulling it off, and I know it bled a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to take care of all the hard lines and everything. Then I took it back in the garage, put the tape back on it, and then spray painted the bottom with that caramel. So now I have baking soda, and it's still a little tacky. So I'm just kind of very delicately putting that on the bottom because I wanted a little bit more texture for the bottom. And yeah, my whole kitchen was full. When I was done with this, I could taste the baking soda in my mouth. I kid you not. It was messy, but it turned out so nice. And so now I want to kind of hide that line there, or not really hide it. I kind of want to blend it in. And so I have this little dapper sponge thing, and you can get these from the Dollar Tree. And I kind of, sponged it on, blotted it on, and then I kind of, at the end, you'll see in a second, I'm kind of rolling it so it kind of hides that hard line. And this took a while to do. And then after that, you could still see the white. And so I took this little sponge that you can also get from the Dollar Tree. And I just got a different color paint, and I'll show you that paint in a second. And let's see if I can see what color it is. It is coffee latte, and it's satin acrylic. And it's a multi-surface paint too. So I painted over all of that stuff, and this is what it looks like. And hey, today's video is part of the Thrift Road Trip collaboration, in which several talented individuals across the United States, maybe some other countries too, go thrifting in your area, and we turn other people's trash into our treasure. All of our videos are grouped together on a playlist, which you can find in the bottom of my description box below in this video. So you just go in there, you hit the more key, and all of the information will pop up, including the playlist, in which you can all watch all of the super talented individuals, including our awesome and most talented hosts, Trish and Kay from Crafting Cousins, Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs, and our guest host, Annie from Indie Annie Jones. And the links to their channels are in my description box as well, so you can check out their channels. Okay, so now we are going to be painting this piece. This was a very, very heavy, and it was very dirty and grungy, and it was like chipped. The paint was chipped and everything, but I just thought the design in here was absolutely incredibly beautiful. And this is what it looks like. I just put the mineral chalk paint on it, and I sponged it on to get into all the little grooves and nooks and crannies. And after that dried, I took this brush. I wanted to mimic this. This is a candlestick that I have, so I wanted to kind of make it look like that, but not quite as dark. So now I just took a brush and kind of dry brushed the white paint on top of it, and this is just the white chalk paint by Waverly. And see how that design just pops when you put the white on it? I thought it was just absolutely gorgeous. I just love this piece. And it was kind of similar, but I thought, oh, I'd put some antique wax on it and darken it up a little bit. Didn't like it. I mean, it looked fine, but for me, I didn't like it. I thought it was now too dark, and so I went back and repainted it all over again with the mineral, and then just took the white and dry brushed it again. So that's what it looks like, and it's probably fine, but you'll see it at the end when I show you the compilation of everything. Okay, so my next project is this picture frame, and I took it all apart, and I didn't realize, but this was a card. Somebody had put a card in there with this saying, and it's, whoever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, think about such things, and that is Philippians 4:8. So I kept that because I really like that verse. Anyway, I didn't want that in there though. So I painted the frame in this chalk paint called Moss. And then I took this frame that's inside the frame and I painted that with, I think it's white. Looks like it's plaster. Yeah, it's plaster, chalk paint. And then I did it with a brush, and you can see the brush strokes. So then I took the little dabber here and just dabbed it. And then I have this scrapbook paper from another project. It's green and it's kind of off-white. It's just a very nice design. I got this from Hobby Lobby, probably like last year or something. But I thought it fit perfect, or it went perfect with the green color of the frame, and I'm going to crackle that frame. So now I'm just going to take this mounting tape, permanent mounting tape, super glue, and this is from the Dollar Tree. It's double-sided, and it says indoor and outdoor moisture resistant. Okay, but I'm not going to put this outside, obviously. Okay, so I'm putting some crackle on this frame because, you know, I love crackle. I love birds, I love crackle, and I love to paint. Anyway, now I'm taking my blow dryer. I'm going to dry it because before you put crackle on, it has to be completely dry. So the paint, the bottom coat has to be dry, and then the crackle has to be dry, and then, you know, obviously then put on the top coat, and it starts cracking immediately, so don't go over the paint, just let it be. And so now I am going to take these wood pieces are from, they're laser cut wood pieces from the Dollar Tree. They have a ton of different kinds. They have leaves and roses and this cross, and I thought this cross was so perfect for the inside of this. And if I didn't say it, I did clean this frame really, really well, as all of my thrifted pieces. And so that basket that I just put it in is what I'm going to make now. And it's pretty stained and it's pretty dirty and it looks like it's pretty old. So I'm just pulling off all of this ribbon, cleaned it up really well, and now I'm just going to paint the entire piece. I did not paint the bottom because it's not going anywhere. It's going to be in my house, but I painted the whole inside and the sides and the top. And I just did a really heavy brush there because I wanted it to look kind of cottagey. And now I have this bunny ribbon. I believe it's from Michael's. You could put ribbon around it if you want. I'm just showing you an option. But I also use this so I could get a feel for how long I want my leather piece. Now I got these from Hobby Lobby. It's faux leather, $4.99. Faux braided leather. Faux braided leather. And those plastic buttons are from the Dollar Tree, the silver ones. Anyway, the Hobby Lobby $4.99, I got it 40% off, and I got those like last year too, and I haven't used them at all. I don't know why. I buy things, I don't use them for a year. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Anyway, I am taking this ribbon just because it's flexible, and it's the same width that I wanted on this tray because I'm going to make handles. And so I'm just using that for like my measuring tool. And then I'm cutting 2 pieces of this braided leather off for the handle. And now I'm just going to glue it right on the bottom there. And I'm using hot glue. I guess I probably should have used something stronger, but I did not. But, you know, obviously these handles, you're not going to really be lifting the tray up by these handles because it will break really no matter really what you put on it. It's just really meant for decoration. And so now I'm gluing it up on the side, and then I'm putting these little plastic beads from the Dollar Tree on there. And then I thought, you know, I think 2 of them next to each other would look kind of cute. So I'm gluing that leather down a little bit more. and just sticking another little bead on there or button or whatever these things are. I have a huge bag full of them and I just never use them. But I thought this was perfect time. And so now, because I have the handle on one side, I'm just using a ruler and putting a little dot on the other side so I get it even with each other. And again, I'm just gluing the buttons. And now I thought the silver was a little bit too shiny, a little bit too plasticky looking, so I took this, it's just a light gray. This is acrylic apple barrel called Granite Gray. You could use anything to do this. I just wanted to kind of mute them a little bit, not so they're just not so bright and shiny and in your face. And so I just kind of dabbed a little teeny bit on there on each one of these. And that's how it looks. And now for the next flip, I got these coasters. Again, they were $1 a piece. And I bought these napkins. One was $2.99, one was $3.99. From, I believe it was Home Goods, but I get my napkins from Home Goods and Marshalls and TJ Maxx because they have great prices, and I love napkins too. I have a lot of different kinds of napkins, and I do like to decoupage and do all kinds of projects with napkins, and I have some stuff coming up, so some more spring stuff after this video. And so I took the plaster chalk paint and I just gave it one coat on each of these coasters and including the side. So for Christmas, yes, I know it's March, but for Christmas, my daughter bought me this heat press and this is what I wanted. She said, "What do you want?" And I said, "This is what I want." Isn't it cute? So I was so excited. And this is the first time, obviously, I'm using it. I'm showing you. I took it out of the package. You just plug the cord into the side and I read the directions and that's it. You plug it into the plug and honestly, you wait 2 to 3 minutes and it's hot enough to use. So while I'm waiting, I am giving a coat of the plaster, or the Mod Podge, I'm sorry, onto each coaster. And these I got from the Dollar Tree. They're pre-cut parchment paper. So I thought those were kind of cool and I wanted to show you those because I do use them in this project and they're the perfect size. And so these napkins are 3-ply. And so you take a piece of tape and you can pull the ply off. So I pulled both of them off and just kind of be kind of careful with it because I did rip one of my napkins. And now I cut out a square and I kind of placed it how I wanted the coaster to look. And I took my brand new shiny heat gun, or not heat gun, heat iron, and I'm so excited. This was so easy, and I didn't get one before, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'm going to use this, but yeah, I think I'm going to use it all the time now. So this came out so beautiful, and it works so well. There's no wrinkles, and I'm just going over with a coat of Mod Podge on the top because I'm going to use these coasters as coasters. And so I did the same thing to all of these. I just have 2 different kinds of napkins that coordinate. And then if you have any wrinkles after that Mod Podge dries, then you can go ahead and do the little iron thing again. Or it's a heat press. That's what it's called. And now I have this little finger sander that I got from Amazon. And I'm just going downward. If you go upward, you might pull the paper off. I just went downward, and this is what these look like. And you guys, they're just gorgeous. I love these. And here is my favorite piece, because I thrifted this for myself. It was it was kind of damaged, but not the metal part, but the wood part, and it was very dirty. That's how dirty that was. So I just got that paintbrush wet, and I cleaned off all the metal birds really well, and then wiped them with the paper towel. And I had to wipe it like 3 times. It was so filthy, as you could see. And now I like the color underneath, so I didn't put a paint on it. I just put the crinkle medium on there, and or the crackle medium on there. And after that dries, then you can put your top coat on there. And you have to move really fast, like I said in the previous project when I was making the picture frame. You have to really know where you're going to paint, and don't go over it, because you'll paint right over the crackle, because it starts doing this immediately. And I think that this turned out so beautiful. This is it on my wall, and I'll show you up close here what it looks like. I just can't believe that this was like $9, and it's perfect for my decor. And here's what the one vignette looks like. And here's what the other one looks like with the vase that I made. So these beads, the glass beads, are beautiful. I got them from Michael's. I just bought them the other day, and I had to have them. They were $6 on sale, $6. The little bird I got from Michael's, that was like $6. This is my thrifted piece, all of my thrifted pieces. Here's the vase, and those beads were $8 or $9, and those were from Michael too. I know that I could probably make those, but I just really didn't want to take the time to make them. And that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back very soon with some more spring DIYs. And between now and then, you have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.